Welcome back to the podcast. Today we're diving into a topic that I think many of you tech enthusiasts will find fascinating: customizing your coding environment with lualine.nvim, a powerful statusline plugin for neovim. Now, if you're scratching your head wondering what that means, fear not. I'm here to break it down and share all the nuances in a way that's easy to grasp. So what is lualine exactly? Well, think of it as a way to enhance the bottom of your neovim editor. You know how your car has a dashboard displaying speed, fuel, and temperature? That's basically what lualine does for your coding experience. It provides quick, at-a-glance information about your coding environment, like the current mode, file type, and even Git status, while keeping things visually appealing and efficient. And here's where it gets interesting. Lualine is unique compared to other statusline plugins because it only loads the components you choose, which can seriously improve your neovim startup time. For example, in a performance test where lualine was compared against other plugins, it beat them all hands down, with a startup time of around 17.2 milliseconds, while others took much longer, like 79.9 milliseconds for one of its competitors. Talk about efficiency. You might be wondering, how do you set all this up? Well, we've got you covered. If you're using a package manager like Vim Plug, just a simple addition to your configuration file will get things rolling. You'd simply add this line, plug nvim-lualine/lualine.nvim. It's as easy as pushing a button on your dashboard. Pause for effect. Now let's say you want to personalize your experience. Maybe you don't like the default look or think it doesn't match your theme. Lualine is incredibly customizable. You can choose from built-in themes, or if you're feeling particularly creative, you can create your own. Just imagine your coding interface matching your favorite color scheme or theme. Visual uniformity while coding? Yes, please. Oh, and here's a fun fact. Lualine enables the addition of icons. You'll need patched fonts for that, but once you set it up, it adds a nice aesthetic touch. Who doesn't love a bit of flair along with functionality, right? Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with terms like sections or components, let's break that down. You can think of sections as separate areas of your status line. Each section can display different components, such as the current Git branch or the file path. For example, in the default setup, there's a section just for displaying the current mode of neovim, which is huge for understanding what actions you can take without having to remember keyboard shortcuts. For the more advanced users tuning in, lualine lets you create custom components using Lua, which opens up a world of possibilities. So whether you want live data on project progress or even a quick summary of errors and warnings in your code, it's all possible. Before we wrap up, I want to touch on something that many might overlook: the community aspect of lualine. The developers behind this plugin encourage contributions, from reporting bugs to sharing configuration snippets in their wiki. If you ever come across an idea that could improve lualine, don't hesitate to jump in and contribute. So there you have it, an overview of lualine.nvim and how it can rev up your neovim experience. Whether you're a beginner taking your first steps into coding or a seasoned professional looking to optimize your workflow, lualine has something to offer. As we finish up today's episode, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you tried lualine yet, or do you have a favorite customization tip? Share your experiences, and who knows, maybe we'll feature them in our future episodes. That's it for today. Thank you for tuning in, and happy coding.